"This one is harmless," the Rogastick said, pointing at a furred beast cowering in the back corner of its cage. "Its former owner filed down all its teeth, so even if it snaps, it's not going to do any damage." He looked me up and down with a smarmy smirk. "Guess it would take a bigger animal to hurt you, huh?" I just stared at him. Anything could cause pain if it felt threatened enough, even a toothless rodent. Also, I had no desire to be friendly with this scum. The entire job, even though it was sanctioned by the Rhinian Council, made my skin crawl. All these creatures had a purpose. Even the Warple, who had no eyes or ears and crawled along the bottom of his cage on tiny hairs. They'd all been rescued from abusive owners by the galaxy's Rhinian Council. But many were so traumatized, I wasn't sure what kind of life they'd be able to lead moving forward. We'd be delivering them to the Council in the capital city of Halia. When I didn't smile or answer back, the Rogastick swallowed thickly and walked along the platform of cages. Ahead of us, a few Kulks were working to hitch the load behind a hover truck for the upcoming trip. The Rogasticks kept pointing out various creatures, letting me know which had bad temperaments and could potentially cause a problem. I finally spoke up after being told the beak of a yeek was sharp enough to pierce even my toughened scales. "What is the purpose of this?" The Rogasticks paused and slowly turned on a heel to face me. "What?" "I'm here to guard the shipment, not take care of them, correct?" His jaw flapped a moment before he nodded. "Correct." "So the purpose?" He sniffed and smoothed his braided jacket, which was frayed in several places. "I thought you'd be interested." "I'm not." I turned around and headed back down the aisle between the cages. Maybe the Kulks needed help with the hitch. The cages smelled, as feces buckets hadn't been changed in what seemed like rotations. I didn't want to think about the last time any of these creatures had been bathed. They were fed, but it seemed like many didn't have appetites, as the bricks of gelled protein sat untouched on the floor of many cages. A slight breeze blew through, giving me the scent of fresh air and another scent. Something familiar, but also not. I stopped abruptly and turned my head. I thought the cage beside me was empty, but when I peered closer, a creature in the corner barely stirred. Long, dark, matted hair hung nearly to the floor, covering its face.